Yes, we can get in. A very good afternoon, and thank you for choosing Channel N TV. I'm Chichinkosi, and here at the latest of your news update. With the weight on the State of the Nation address on Thursday, Cosatu says the President Ramaphosa must clarify some issues around foreign nationals. Cosatu Parliamentary Coordinator Matthew Parks is elaborating more on this.
On to the specifics because there's been no formal tabling of a paper at NEDLAC for us to engage on the actual details. But we had engagements last year at NEDLAC on the critical skills list that the Minister of Home Affairs signed off on last week. We are a bit concerned about some of the professions listed on it. For example, high school teachers, university lecturers, researchers, policy managers, and call center managers. Those are skills we think are available locally. There is government programs, for example, teachers and lecturers to skill local university graduates, for example, to provide those kind of necessary.
Panelists in the 2021 July civil unrest have concluded that poor service delivery, unacceptable living conditions, and the state of the economy, and also persistent levels of poverty provided fertile ground for some of the riots to happen. Who is going to be giving us a full insight into what really caused it.
Is that the best way for us to eradicate poverty and inequality is for people to have jobs. But then on the other side, we have an economy that structurally has been unable for almost 3 decades now to produce those jobs that are needed for the vast amounts of people that are coming into the job sector every year. So in the absence of that, we also need a comprehensive social protection system that can provide those measures that are needed for people to be.
And lastly, on your story, so the South African police isn't equipped much to handle threats to national security. And this is a new of security experts following the release of a report into the 2021 July civil unrest. Here is also an analysis from the policing expert, Dr. Chris de Kock.
July last year, I think the police did excellent up to the point the Sunday at Nakanda, when there was a large crowd of people, and the police handled that very, very well. Those were riot police or public order police, and they did a good job. It could have turned very ugly. And I've always said, I think they did an excellent job.
Yes.
And now let us take a quick look into the world of sports, specifically on cricket, as expected, with the decision that was supposed to be made by Cricket South Africa. Cricket South Africa have admitted that they did consider suspending both Director of Cricket, Graeme Smith, and Proteas coach Mark Boucher, following allegations made against the pair at the SAJN hearings. What Smith and Boucher had allegations of discrimination leveled against them. Let us hear one of the representatives from Cricket South Africa explaining this.
In case of potential of possible suspension, I can assure the portfolio committee that the board took legal advice as to whether that was possible, and we received legal opinions from 2 senior legal figures, experts in the field of labor law, who advised us that there was no legal basis for Cricket South Africa to effect a precautionary suspension, either in respect of Mr. Mark Boucher or in respect of Mr. Graeme Smith.
And thank you so much for tuning to Channel N TV. Do not forget, we are back again tomorrow from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. Do not forget also to subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook by liking our page. I'm Chichinkosi for Channel N TV. It's a goodbye from me.